attack! Alright, so we're here with the artist behind these 3D and other
Jim Beoddy.
Alright. So, when did you create these? When did you start working in 3D?
I started working in 3D in the early part of 2000, but I was using a kind of a much different method called chroma depth. It's got special glasses, but you just put red things in front of blue things, that kind of thing. Very simplistic kind of 3D. I started learning to do this anaglyphic stuff in I'll say August of 2002. I've been doing it ever since. It's primarily what I do now.
Cool. So is it all done manually?
Yeah. Originally I had to use this real complex, like I would have to draw something in my drawing. Like I drew these from photographs, these two large figures. I would draw it in pencil, then I'd trace that and break the drawing down into the basic lines. You know, even shadows would just be surrounded by lines, as simple as I could make it. Then I'd have to trace that in red. Then I'd have to use move the tracing paper around to do a blue-green separation. And then I'd have to, like, if I wanted it on big paper, I'd have to put a yellow grid on the big paper. And grid the thing up. So I did that for about a year and a half, then started doing it freehand.
Cool. Alright. What's the other pieces? Those are
other
yours?
pieces are a lot older. This Millennium was done, basically it was inspired by the big harmonic convergence of 1987. And so I spent like 2 years working on the thing.
Cool.
And the other one was a much later like sequel after Goblin Hood. The performance character had been done in the corner there with the dolls. After he had been more or less running around for several years doing his volunteer shaman thing, then I did a painting like that for him. I called that network realism, having as much information as you can presented. Like in this form, it's like in a garden. In that form, it's like in a little cityscape, you know?
Yeah.
It gives you a chance to say all kinds of stuff. And it's meant to like when I look at a chair, I know it's a chair, but if I didn't know everything else, basically, that I know, the chair wouldn't mean anything to me. It would just be an object, and I wouldn't even know what an object was. So network realism was suggesting that when we look at anything, we're perceiving it from the standpoint of everything we know. You know, sort of a God's eye view.
Cool. Yeah?
Pictures popping out.
I haven't looked at them with the glasses yet. Actually, I did for like 1 second.
Have you looked at those ones?
I think those are the ones I looked at.
Yeah, these will look a lot better when we get the top of the window covered up. Right now it's hard to see them with the glare. And I don't know how they'd show up on video anyway.
Nah, they're not going to show up on video. They have to be here to experience it. You weren't here if you happen to be listening to this at some far distant moment in the future. But we are here right now.
This is probably one of the best I've done, and it's like the 3rd or 4th version of that same portrait. Did one a long time ago that not only can you see the yellow grid lines, but I drew it in pencil on taped to corrugated cardboard, so it's got like a corrugated background.
Cool.
So I mean, it seems like the simpler they are, the better they work.
All right.